Today we're taking a look at another great Australian-made product designed to help Aussie shooters. This is the Bunnies of Balyang IPSC 50% Torso Target Kit. The plate and the hanger are made out of 12mm Bisley 500 plate, which means it's literally bulletproof. The target measures 380mm tall and 230mm wide. So my favourite part about this system is it attaches to any standard Australian star picket. It's very easy to put on and you don't need any tools with the exception of a hammer to hammer in your star picket. With the Torso Target Kit, you also have your choice of an MRAD or MOA stencil. This stencil is such a simple yet extremely handy item that allows you to paint on this target reference every time you repaint your target. With the MRAD reticle that we have here, we have 0.1/10 increasements all the way to 1.8 mils in elevation and 0.8 mils in windage either side of our target. So this is an extremely handy feature in the situation where, say, your spotter doesn't have a reticle in the optic they're looking through. This will give you solid reference marks so that you can correct to center and have perfect impacts on these targets without the need to measure through your reticle. This also allows you, in the case that you do have a solid MRAD reticle in your optic, that you can actually confirm that you're exactly 100 meters away from this target. So they've literally thought about everything with this target. If you wanted to use the drilled holes on the side, it comes with a supplied plug that actually fills in that center hole so that you don't miss any of your impacts. Okay, so that's enough on the details of the target. Now we're going to put this target through a torture test. We've got multiple cartridges. We've got a 44 Magnum, 223, 6.5 Creedmoor, 308 and 300 PRC. We're going to shoot everything at 100 meters except for the 44 Magnum, which will be 50 meters. And we're going to put this target through a torture test and see how well it holds up. Okay, so here are our final results on our torture test of the 50% torso target. So all of these rounds, with the exception of the 44 Magnum, were shot at 100 meters. The 44 Magnum was shot at 50 meters. This was a 240 grain pill at 50 meters. Now, just where this center projectile hit is, I can feel a divot on that steel. The next cartridge was our 223 running a 60 grain projectile. Now, I could honestly run my finger over that without looking, and I couldn't tell you where that projectile has impacted. So we've barely even touched the surface with the 223. This was our 6.5 Creedmoor running the 140 grain. I have one center projectile hit that I can feel that we have scratched the steel. The second one, I yet again could not tell you where that's hit if I wasn't looking at it. Next cartridge was our 308 running a 168 grain projectile. Very similar story. You can actually physically see a little mark there from where the center of the projectile has hit that steel. The second one, if I was not looking at this steel, I could not see that second round impact. Our big cartridge was the 300 PRC running the 212 LDX. Now that's a little bit closer than what I'd normally shoot with a heavy Magnum cartridge on steel, but I really wanted to test this target to see how well it handled. Now that is a 212 grain moving 2,900 feet per second. That has hardly even touched the steel. I think it's pretty safe to say that the Bunnies of Balyang torso target has well and truly withstanded our torture test. That's extremely impressive for a piece of steel at 100 meters with some pretty heavy cartridges. If you followed my content long enough, you know I'm a massive fan of supporting Aussie companies. This is another Australian-made product designed to help Aussie shooters. If you're in the market for a new steel target, head over to the Bunnies of Balyang. On their website, they've got the IPSC 50% Torso Target Kit and a wide range of other shooting targets.